So yesterday I talked about me not feeling in control, that I wish that I would be stronger, not physically but more mentally, that I would be able to do hard things. Kinda complained about being brought up in a very loving family, but one that maybe was too soft and too protective, which makes me kind of unable to do hard things, basically. And I kind of regret making that video. At least there's probably truth to it, but at the same time, one thing that my dad, that I got from my dad, that I can be super happy about, is that he like loves unconditionally. He will do anything for us, which probably is too much, but yeah, he's just a super protective, super loving person. If we need him, me or my sister or my mom, he will be there for us. And I think I have this same thing, that for the people around me, even people that I don't really know, like I will go far to be there for them. I think that's something that a lot of my ex-girlfriends appreciated in me. And so, sure, I think that I would like to have been brought up in a way that's maybe a bit more harder, like a bit more like, okay, let's do hard things. That probably would have helped me a lot. But again, I also said this yesterday, there's I mean, we're living in such a different world, and my parents did their best, their absolute best, and I can only be grateful for everything they did for me. Now, in the evening, I was watching a video. Like, I stumbled upon this video that was talking about this Japanese samurai way of living. One of the first things they say, like, okay, when your alarm goes off in the morning, within the next 5 seconds, get out of bed. If you snooze or you stay in bed in the morning, you kind of practice becoming a person that's indecisive, a person that's lazy. And so, well, it was talking about multiple principles towards heart, make your bed, things like this. And this morning so yesterday evening I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. And this morning I did, like, my alarm went off, and like for a second or two I was like, well, I can stay in bed, but I was like, no. I said I would do this. So I got out of bed. And almost immediately I felt so much better. Because right now when I'm looking back on this video that I made, I'm feeling like such a whining, like I was whining so much. And I know where I'm coming from, and I guess that everybody, or almost everybody that whines, probably has a reason to whine. Like whether it's a stupid reason or a very true reason. But I just noticed that a lot of the frustration that I have is because I want to be somewhere else in my life. And I want to be more in charge, and I feel like I'm, without realizing, like waking up in the morning, staying in bed as long as possible, get out of bed, have to start working, like do these things that are in my agenda after work, like plans that I made that might be fun, and then kind of come home, watch more YouTube, go to bed, repeat. It just feels like life is happening to me. Feels like I'm running after all the stuff, and it reflects in a lot of other parts in my life as well. Like easy examples are, when meeting a girl, being the person that kind of puts the ball in the other person's camp, like kind of hopes that the other person will like me, but doesn't really dare to make much of a first move. And if I did, it would be like a small move, then kind of hope that the rest would go from there. This feeling that I had this morning, and obviously it's like only like this one morning thing. I'm not going to say that I'm a changed man, like just overnight or after one day. But this was a very powerful meaning this morning. It just made me it made me much more aware of, like, me stepping out of bed was me saying, like, okay, I'm making the decision actually to do something hard, but I'm doing something. I'm not letting life come to me. I'm taking the initiative. Then I had some more time, so I went for a morning walk. Came back home, started working, did actually a lot of good stuff during my workday. And then for my afternoon, like my evening activities, I felt that I was more in charge. That I was there with a little bit more confidence than usual. So yeah. So now I just hope that, again, for this photography project, that will also reflect into this, that more and more I will build some samurai confidence, that I just know, like, okay, I have to do the hard thing, and that it already starts in the morning, And so now tonight I'm not going to watch YouTube or movies. I'm going to go to bed in time, so that tomorrow morning, which I also realized this morning, I'm like, okay, I'm still feeling tired, but that actually means that I should have gone to bed earlier yesterday evening. Doesn't mean that I should stay in bed longer this morning. So that's what I'm going to try this evening. Just go to bed on time, so that tomorrow when my alarm goes off, I can get out of bed with good energy and hopefully make it a productive day, and so that actually all the decisions that I make are intentional. So that we can start, already making the first steps towards becoming I don't even know what kind of person, but just a person that's more proud of himself and that's able to do the hard thing. That's what we're going for.